What's up? Hey, it's your boy Evan here in my cozy Unitas jumper. I got the hoodie and the sweats on. I got the shoes somewhere, but I'm not gonna wear shoes inside my own house. You know what I'm saying? Today's Memorial Day, and I don't really find it appropriate to say Happy Memorial Day, but I hope that you're having a very reflective Memorial Day. Hope you're really looking at the freedoms we get to enjoy and the price that was paid for it. It's important. It's one day a year. Take an opportunity, maybe clean off a veteran's tombstone. Pray for fallen veterans who maybe didn't get their chances to get a last rite. If you're Catholic like me, didn't get a chance for absolution, didn't get a chance to go to confession, pray for them. It's powerful. But that's not what the video is about. I just thought it was important to say. The video today is actually a follow-up from the Conjugal Visits video. So if you guys remember, and if you haven't checked that video, and if you haven't seen that video, please check it out. It's a pretty good one, I'd like to think. It's my most watched one at the moment. Very appreciative of that, by the way. But there was a common theme in the comments. Why in the world would these women date these prisoners? 2 women were murdered during their conjugal visits. 1 by their husband, and then 2 by a boyfriend. And mind you, the boyfriend and girlfriend, the boyfriend shot his last girlfriend in the head. By the grace of God, she survived. But he shot her in the head. And this woman got with him afterwards. And then went to go visit him on a conjugal visit and was murdered by him. So, understandably so, people were wondering, why in the world date someone like that? Why go out of your way to date someone that you can't see? You can only really write and visit, aside from these conjugal visits, where these women lost their life. So I thought it'd be interesting to explore that, right? I bet you guys didn't know, but there is a huge online community of people trying to find pen pals for their friends and family that are incarcerated. And the reason why I say pen pals and not pen pals is because more often than not, they're not looking for someone just to write. They're looking for a relationship. They are on eHarmony time. They're trying to date. They're trying to get cuffed up. They want to come out of this prison with someone waiting for them. You feel me? They're trying to get them conjugal visits. And a lot of these people don't know what these individuals are locked up for. So I thought it would be fun to go on this public group. None of this is private information. It's been posted online to the public. Check out some of these people that are looking for pen pals and see what they're locked up for, you know? And you can kind of gauge the comments that other people are leaving, like, oh, this person's so handsome, this person's so beautiful. Would they still be leaving the same comments if they knew what they did? I'm not sure. But before we get into that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend if you'd like. If you know a friend that might find this interesting, who knows? Send it their way and let's see what they think. But without further ado, let's get into it. So this is the page: female inmate pen pal and male prison pen pal world Facebook page. This has 223,000 members, and this is both people putting out their friends and family, and it's also people looking for pen pals to write that are incarcerated. So you have people putting it out, people looking for it. This is where they convene. This is just one of many pages, mind you. This isn't the only page, but this is one of the larger ones that I found that was public, because I'm not about to join one of these groups. First post, Katie Harper. She is posting for a friend. Her name is Kyrie Nakos, and it gives her identification code. She is locked up in Maine, and she is looking for pen pals to pass the time. Write her or send your email so she can request you. Drop a letter or something. Thanks. Harmless, you know, doesn't really go too much. Not just saying she wants to pass time, right? You got some likes, you got some comments. Where to write? You mean like a letter? I wonder. You want me to write this person? Whatever do you mean? So let's look this person up. Kyrie Nakos, and let's just highlight the whole thing. Okay, United States versus Nakos. Is this the person? Is she involved in this? Oh my God. All right, guys. I think we found out what she got locked up for. She was intending to distribute 50 grams or more of methamphetamine. She's a meth dealer, guys. So let's go back. Nice looking young lady, right? You know, she has a nice smile. She has some tattoos. She has her hair braided. I'm a fan of having your hair braided. But she sells meth. Yeah, sorry, I don't think that it's gonna work out between us. Next one, seeking pen pals, butterfly emojis. Her bio is, hey, I'm Ashley. I am 5'11", of Texas sass with a heart full of faith and fire. A Taurus through and through. I hate zodiac signs. I'm steady, stubborn, and sweet when it counts. Raised between Avenger and Arlington, I'm a southern girl with big dreams and even bigger laugh. Life's thrown me some curveballs. Possession with intent. Yeah, I own it. Okay, you know what? She put it out there. I'm glad that she's not hiding it. But I'm using every moment to grow stronger, wiser, and more ready for what's next. No parole, no pretending, just me. Ashley keeping it real and hoping to find someone who sees the light behind my story. Let's make the next chapter worth writing. Very nice, Ashley. Very nice. And I like that you included your charge. Like, everyone here is locked up for a reason. Why hide it, you know? So she puts it out there, and I respect that. I find that commendable. Now, with that said, given the track record, that's someone you want to date. I mean, she's a nice looking young lady. I'm sure she's very sweet, as she says. Hey, well, Ashley's available, you guys, and her charge was possession with intent. She's very honest about it. I respect that. And look at this bozo. Said, hi, Ashley. You know she's not on Facebook, right? It's not her on Facebook. It's a friend posting for her. Goodness gracious. Seeking ladies only. Wait, I thought this was just for pen pals, though. Why do you need a lady pen pal? Yeah. All right, so text only. That's his phone number. Antonio Turner. Bio, I'm so glad that you took the time to check out my profile. I hope my words intrigue you to the point of you'd be willing to get to know a real man. He's a real man. I'm an open-minded, intelligent individual. I'm open, honest. Okay, so he's open twice. Honest and straightforward. He's honest and straightforward, you know, because those are different, right? I'm man enough to admit I made mistakes in my past, and I played games with myself and with women to get what I wanted. Really being on, yeah. You know what? You weren't lying. You are an honest and straightforward guy. How I wanted it, and was selfishly self-centered. Now that I've grown into a more spiritual aspect of my life, I'm putting God first in all things and trusting in Him to lead me. I'm in the process of overturning my sentence for injustices that were placed upon me with this bogus sentence. I've stayed strong in my faith, and I've lost a lot while I've been down. By staying positive with a strong mind and a strong will, I've changed my outlook on life, and I value the things that are worth valuing. I'm too real to be fake, but I've learned that in order to be real with anyone else, we have to first be real with ourselves. I agree. If you are a real woman as opposed to a fake one, who knows her worth and knows what she wants and is looking for a great friendship on a real level, then feel free to hit me up, because without a real friendship, there could only be games. I'm too old for games. I feel like communication is the key to understanding, and the best thing in this world is an understanding. I love to write, read, music of all kinds, animals, and I have a great sense of humor with a witty personality. If you feeling my aura, then feel free to get at me as soon as possible. I hope to hear from you sooner than later, and regardless of what, I pray that God continues to bless you with all you do. Peace and blessings. You know what? I'm happy that you found God, bro. But let's see what you did. All right, Antonio Turner. He is a federal prisoner, was convicted of interference with commerce by robbery in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1951, brandishing a firearm during a crime of violence in violation of 18 U.S.C. 924 C1A II, carjacking resulting in serious bodily injury in violation of 18 U.S.C. 2119, discharging a firearm during a crime of violence, and possession of a firearm by a felon. Alright, so Antonio. You robbed a store? You robbed a store with a gun and shot the gun? You robbed a store with a gun, shot the gun while you were already a felon? Antonio, no. You seem so nice in your bio. And what's crazy to me is Mr. Looking for Pen Pals, according to this, has a wifey.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, I love you so much, babe. I can't wait until you are home with us soon, real soon. Love, your wifey. January 5th, 2023. I guess some things happened since then, you know? But hey, you found God. God's going to lead you right. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to lead you out of jail. You did what you did, and you got to pay that. Just as we all pay for our sins at the very end of the day. Antonio. Goodness gracious, bud. Alright, another young lady. So, an anonymous participant is posting this for my sister-in-law, Christy. Christy's friends and family, myself included, describe her as caring, creative, and passionate. She loves meeting new people and is able to keep a conversation going with just about anyone. She is one of the realest and most kind-hearted people I know. So if you're looking for a down-to-earth female that will captivate your attention and have your back no matter what, here is her info. Kind of scaring me with that have your back no matter what. What kind of activities are you expecting? All right, Christy, let's see. But I mean, look, she looks like a nice young lady, right? Let's see what you did. Oh, Christy committed murder. Yeah, Christy, I can see why you said that. You got my back no matter what. You're willing to take it to the grave. Detailed criminal history. Christy, felony murder. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out between us, Christy. Now let's go ahead and do one more. Let's do one more, right? But you guys can see, nice looking young lady, right? Couldn't hurt a fly. Unless you wanted her to hurt the fly, then she'll kill the fly. My name is Pooh. I am interested in meeting a woman that's beautiful on the inside and outside. A woman that's down to earth and understanding what I am searching for. Someone who wants to talk all the time and doesn't mind traveling to see me is my desire. I would like for that someone to be challenging but not too hard to figure out. Confident, decisive, selfless, sweet, and gentle. I would like to build a foundation based on trust, respect, integrity, and honesty, and ultimately invest myself into someone mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and vice versa. I believe that effort is everything. Even when something is not the only thing that matters to me is putting forth your energy. Things about me is that I like learning new things. I am strong-willed, courageous, intuitive, caring, sweet, and family-orientated. If you make me comfortable enough, I enjoy goofing around and talking-ish, but I will also consider myself serious-mannered, so I do not play mind games. I am a person full of wisdom and understanding, but I am not perfect. I just strive for better. I like animals. I grew up in a home with siblings, cats, dogs, birds, and fish. I like to listen to music. I'm typically a rap, hip-hop, and R&B type guy, but sometimes I turn into pop and country. I love hearing different life stories. When things are heavy on my mind, I write or exercise, but if I don't feel like working out or writing, I'll talk to a relative or a friend to relieve my tension off my mind. If you're interested in communicating and connecting with me, you could by writing me. My info is Leon Braley. Alright, I'm not going to try to attempt it. Let's see what you did, big dog. Murder! You'll love to see it, dude. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. So, murder. Aggravated battery of a peace officer. Aggravated arson knowing that people were present. So you set something on fire with people around, fought a police officer, and then you killed somebody. Ooh. Sorry, Bailey. I don't think it's gonna work out with you and the young ladies if they know. But that really gets into the heart of it, right? This whole concept of, I could change him. I'm gonna be different. I hope that the young ladies and the young men that are getting with these individuals are doing so out of ignorance rather than carelessness. And the difference of that being is that you could say it's careless to not look these people up. Don't give that benefit of the doubt that it never crossed their mind to look up what these people were in for. They were just so starstruck by their story, by their words, by their gorgeous faces, and just never thought that maybe this person's a killer. Maybe this person's a rapist. Maybe this person has issues that are beyond my capability to mend. Maybe this might be the person that kills me. Now, I don't want to be insensitive because the victims that passed away, they have families, they have children, people that are still healing. But I think as people that care for these people, it's our duty to point stuff like this out. And what is the harm in telling people what these people did, right? They're locked up for a reason. And if someone is fully aware of why their convict lover is locked up, they know that they killed someone, that they fought a police officer, that they intended to sell meth. If you know that and you still want to give it a try, hey man, what more can I say? You're an adult. You can make your own decisions. But it's a thing of informed consent. I think that's very important. And even with informed consent, I'm still going to go as far as to say that we should not allow conjugal visits. I don't give a shit how much this person has changed. You took someone's life. You ruined someone's life, potentially, with the meth. You may have not killed them, but you certainly caused irreparable damage to those years that they're using. You don't deserve a date night. Not on my dime. Not on your dime. Conjugal visits needs to end. And if you're wondering how do people even end up in those precarious situations, this is how. They get on a forum. They're lonely. They haven't been on a date in months, if not years. And they see this person pouring their heart out on the internet, this poor soul who made a mistake, and they're looking to fix it. And they want to be a part of that journey, right? They want the Cinderella ending. Not just women, but guys too. But then reality sets in. Anyways, guys, that's where I'm going to choose to end it. We covered over a couple people that were putting themselves out and what they had done. As you can see, these aren't people that had an accidental traffic violation that went to a bench warrant and they were arrested. No, the people that are seeking these people out are doing football number years, right? They're doing double digits, they're doing hard time, and that's why they need that companionship, and that's why they put themselves out. And those are the people with the most egregious crimes, the ones that are putting themselves out. That's how this stuff happens. I'm Evan. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this. Would you date any of these people? And if so, why? I'll catch you next time. Peace.